Hello, everybody. I am testing out some new software today, so might be a little bit of a trouble getting everything to work. Okay, so that's good. Don't mind me, it is just a little bit of figuring everything out. So the reason I'm switching stuff around is I've used OBS Studio for a long time. Turn that music down a little bit. A little too loud for me. I think it's a little too loud for you guys too. We'll see. So I've used OBS Studio for a long time, and I've been working on trying to get Streamlabs integrated with it so that I can have like the alerts and everything work and things like that. And finally, I just decided it was kind of silly because Streamlabs has their own version of OBS. So I'm going to try the Streamlabs desktop and work on getting that set up. I think it's good because I imported all my settings. My audio sounds good. The music's coming through. Game sounds I think are working. I'm gonna turn them up a little bit just to try and figure it out. So yeah, we're not going to focus on that too much. We'll see if there's any problems as we go, and we'll go from there. So. I do want to test. Oh, do that. I'm going to log in to YouTube. Oh, I'm still set up on YouTube with the wrong game. So I need to fix that. Let me work on that real quick. So one thing about Streamlabs is it's really Twitch centered. And that's fine. I have it set up with Restream still, so I'm still streaming to YouTube, which is my goal. Oh, it didn't actually update it in there either. So where in here? I know I can change it on Restream. I just want to see if there is a dock in here where I can change the title. I thought I did that when I started. I guess that didn't work. That I'll have to figure out later. So let's do... Okay, so that should be good. Get the right thumbnail up on here. And if we go to analytics, we can set this up. Ideally, I want to find a way to change these things all in the app. I haven't figured that out yet, so I have to manually change them on YouTube when I start, and I usually do that in the starting screen, but didn't work. So okay, so when I look on YouTube, it shows that Gunnif said Stree. Hi Gunnif, how are you? And in here, I see that you said it, but I only see it once. That was the thing I was trying to fix the other day. It was relaying it back and forth. So I think that it is working now. So you should only be seeing the chat, and then if I put something in on YouTube, let's test that. Okay, so it shows up. It's a little bit of a delay, but it's not as much as it was. And then it says it's from YouTube, so I know that. So when I look at it on YouTube, obviously it just shows up as chat, but in here it shows up as a relay from the relay bot, which is what's to be expected. So that's good. How are you doing today, Gunna? Excited that it's Friday? Trying to remember exactly what I was doing the last time I was here. Oh yeah, me too. I am very excited for it. I did a bunch of progress in between. I didn't want to do a stream because I was only able to work like a few minutes here, a few minutes there. So I just did some work. Let me show you what I did here in just a minute. I'll fix this floor up. Okay, so we're still at our slime farm. Well, the area that will be our slime farm. Okay, so I dug this all down to below 0. So all of the stone is gone. We're into the deep slate. Fortunately, the deep slate takes a lot longer to mine because I can't insta-mine it. But so I've been working on doing just like I do a couple rows at a time, and then just kind of work my way back and forth while I was working on other things. When I get to tough, I can insta-mine it, so I can do like large sections like this, which is kind of nice. I also did do a lot inside. There was a big lush cave, and I went through with my shovel. You can see the shovel's half gone. I got rid of all of the clay that was inside there. So there are large sections as we go down that are already done, which is kind of cool. And I have a ton of clay to use later. I'll show you when I go back down, but this has basically been my life for the last few days in the game. I think it's actually been quite a bit. Put like a movie on and just kept grinding away, digging out the stuff. The thing is, I have to keep it lit up here because it's far enough up that when I go down to drop off stuff, mobs will spawn, and there's a lot of them that spawn, which is a good sign. That means that the caves around here are not too bad, meaning that when we get the farm done, it'll work pretty good because we won't have too many hostile mobs spawning around us, which is one of the reasons I picked this spot out in the ocean. We have large area of, like, the surface is all covered with water, so nothing will spawn up there. So all we have to do with is caves, and the water comes down pretty far, so there's not a lot of big caves in the area. We will clear them all out eventually. But how's the audio sound, Gunnif? I switched over to this new software, so I'm not sure. I think all the settings came over, so it should be pretty much the same. Mostly concerned if the music got too loud when I adjusted that, because I added that to it. But my filters are all the same. The other advantage that this will have over my old setup is that I can keep the OBS Studio going for when I record videos, and then I won't have to be switching back and forth, which is where a lot of the things I have that are frustrations in my life come when it comes to this, because I'll be switching back and forth and I'll forget to switch an audio channel back, and then I'll record an entire section of a game and have to redo it because the audio was set up for streaming and not for recording and blah blah blah. So now I'll keep OBS Studio, I'll set that up for my recordings, and I just won't mess with it, and then all my streaming I'll do in Streamlabs, which is more geared towards streaming anyway. And I took the whole afternoon off today, so I can stream until about 5 o'clock, which is pretty awesome. I did take some time and did like some more looking into YouTube, and YouTube has its advantages with streaming because of the discoverability. So you can bring people in through YouTube, but YouTube is really not geared towards the streaming as much. You don't have a lot of things for like people to interact with you. There's not really emote options. There are some, but not much. And Twitch is very much designed towards doing things that bring a community together. So I think I'm going to continue with the way I am. I'll stream to both, but pretty much if you come in through YouTube, the idea is that it'll be a way to discover me, and then if you want to watch there, that's fine, but if you want the extra functionality that I'm going to add, it's mostly going to be focused around Twitch. And that's just how it's going to be. So, it's okay. Twitch is where I'll be adding more emotes and stuff as we grow. I'd like to get some more followers, obviously because that's a good thing, but also because that means I can unlock more emotes and stuff like that. So, I think once we get to a point where we're streaming at the same time every week, I'll be able to start doing that a little more. Get some promotions out there to tell people that I'm streaming, get people in here. And shorts have been helping. I did a few shorts. I'm new to that, so Twitch has some stuff where you can generate shorts from clips. So if you're watching and you see, you know, watching live or watching a replay on YouTube, there's both of them have options to make clips, and then those clips I can use to create some shorts to promote the videos. But I did a few of them the other day just to experiment, and got, you know, 1,500 to 2,000 views on each one. So I think if I do, what I could do is get a few clips each time I stream, and then some of them I'll make into shorts that go out right away, but then I'll save one or two, and then when I release them, just put out on it that, you know, going live. That way people can see the short, and they'd be like, oh, if I want to watch more, he's live right now. Might be a good way to do it. This. I have YouTube up, but it's still on a old screen. Well, I don't know if it's live on there or not, or maybe it's just my... Really strange. Let me reload it. What the heck? My stream seems to be... I don't know what it's doing. I see my output going out and I see restream. I think my stream is like really delayed somehow. Trying to figure out exactly what the issue is, but it doesn't seem to want to do it. So let me check the analytics. Maybe this bandwidth that I'm doing is set up correctly. Yeah, I'm like way delayed. I don't want to. I don't want to keep streaming if I'm going to be like, I'm like a few minutes off. So there's no way I can have any chat with that. I'm going to end stream and I'll come back after I do some tweaking because I can't make any changes while we're live. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Afterwards. So give me just a minute.